And we're just underway in today's events with a lot of really exciting stuff expected for later on in the invitational events. We'll have a national record attempt in the girls' 1,000-meter run, a supposed national record attempt in the girls' 4x200-meter relay, although if that were to play out, that's one of the hardest national records on the books for the young ladies. Catching up on the track. That's C.H. Flowers out to the lead early. Followed closely by Hanover High School. All the teams in this section seated over 10 minutes, so we'd be expecting somewhere in the 2:30 range for the leaders of this group. Hanover High School moving out into the lead. And as I say, we expect them to be somewhere around 2:30. Of course, they come through in 70 seconds. That's 1:10. Very fast early pace. So it's Hanover High School and Flowers out in front. We have a host of teams battling it out for third. Clock is at 2:15 right now. It's going to be a very good opening leg for Hanover. Hanover hands off in the lead, and with a great closing 200, that's Hickory. Hickory High School jumps up into second place. Flowers now to third. That opening leg for Hanover High School right around 2:22. Very strong for a team seated at 10:15. Second leg for Hanover running very well right now also. They've opened up about a 30-meter gap on the rest of the field. Hickory trying to give chase. But at this point, nobody really eating into Hanover's lead. Hanover leads it. Hickory's in second. And Atlee now jumps up into third. Hanover, Hickory, and Atlee about evenly spaced from first to second, second to third. 1 lap to go for this leg. It's still Hanover, Hickory, and Atlee. Those three have really separated themselves from the rest of the field and separated themselves from each other. Hickory starting to close just a little on Hanover here over the last 150 meters. Hanover and Hickory both having to deal with some lap traffic here. That lead is definitely closing. What was 30 is going to be about 5. Or less than that. Almost closing it all the way down. Hanover will get the stick away first, but Hickory right there. Atlee now handing off in third. Hanover certainly opening up this third leg with a little more determination than Hickory had. We'll see how this turns out for her. Hanover reestablishing that 30-meter lead they got comfortable to on the first two legs of this race. Hanover still leads. That was a lap runner that just went by her. Langley High School has jumped everybody and moved into second place. So now it's Hanover followed by Langley. 400 meters into this third leg of the second section of the girls 4x800 meter relay. The battle for second just keeps heating up. Now Loudon Valley taking a turn. Not much has changed for Hanover out in front, but Loudon Valley has now made a move into second place. A wonderful distance program out of Northern Virginia. They were home to Drew Hunter, sub 4-minute miler last year. And their entire distance program has really just blossomed over the last 5 years. Would not be surprised to see Loudon Valley get up and contend for the lead before this relay is over. The lead is shrinking somewhat, but it's still 20 meters. Hanover leading Loudon Valley. Riverbend High School making a pretty good move in third. But we'll go into the anchor legs with Hanover High School leading. Loudon Valley will be second, and Riverbend now into third. One leg left to go, 800 meters to run in the girls 4x8 here, section 2 of 3. One thing to watch here, Jody Tolarczyk of Hickory High School just got the baton. She's quite a ways down, but she is one of the better runners, one of the better distance runners in the state of Virginia. Be interesting to see what kind of 800 meter speed she has dropping down in distance. Hanover continues to lead. Their lead is doing nothing but stretching at this point. Loudon Valley's in second. Riverbend is in third. Lainey Owens of Atlee, she's pulled her team back into this race. Something to keep an eye on. Lainey Owens and Jody Tolarczyk, Atlee and Hickory will battle it out. They might be able to pull back some of the runners ahead of them. And as I say that, they move into second and third. So now Atlee to second. Lainey Owens on the anchor. Jody Tolarczyk for Hickory is into third. But everybody's chasing Hanover High School. Lead right now is probably 70 meters. And here we come to the bell. Hanover will take the bell. They still hold about a 50-meter lead over Atlee and Hickory. Those two will duke it out over this last lap for runner-up honors. Doesn't appear anybody's going to pull Hanover back. But quite a race we have shaping up for second in this heat. Hanover's going to win this thing. But the race between Jody Tolarczyk and Lainey Owens for second, very fast. Hanover takes the lead just over 10 minutes. A great run for them. Jody Tolarczyk's going to win that sprint duel for second place. Hickory takes it at 10:16, and Atlee will come home 10:19 for third.
What was